Hi friends, Victor Costa, peace, love, and muscles. Hope you're doing well. Today's video is about supplements. People ask me all the time, Vic, should I take bodybuilding supplements? Vic, do you take bodybuilding supplements? And Vic, are bodybuilding supplements worth it? So I think we can't talk about bodybuilding supplements or any supplementation at all unless we really talk about nutrition. The most important thing is a nutrient-dense meal plan or a nutrient-dense diet. That's really how I believe a person should get their micronutrients, their vitamins and minerals, as well as their macronutrients, the carbs, proteins, and fats. And that's really where I think that all the sources of your nutrition should come from. Not eating any sugar or processed foods or things that come in a box, a can, things like that. And really having a well-rounded diet, enough calories to support the body unit, as well as the quality of those calories from nutrient-dense foods. So that's really the most important thing. Now, if you've covered all those bases and you find out that you have a deficiency, whether that's through a blood test, whether that's through a doctor's visit, that's where I think that supplementation makes the most sense. You try to get all of your nutrition from whole foods and then fill in the gaps with what is needed based upon some scientific research and based upon at least anecdotal evidence by maybe potentially you don't go out into the sun a lot, so therefore you might need some vitamin D, something like that. But I really believe that we can't talk about supplementation unless we talk about nutrition. So this is kind of how I view this entire thing. I don't know if you remember in college or high school, but you had to get a book. And the book really had all of this information. And then every couple of years or so, they would produce a supplement. And the supplement was about this thick, but the book was about this thick. I think that the big book or the big textbook is really your nutritional base. And the supplement, just like the extra information that's been published later on, is a very tiny amount of information and is there designed to supplement the big textbook. I think a lot of people throw out the big textbook, which is nutrition, and just focus on this tiny part. And I think that's the problem most of the time with supplements. People are relying on the supplements as if they're going to be the make it or break it part of their bodybuilding program or their health or wellness program, without really focusing on really the big book of what's really most important. In my particular opinion, supplements have never been the make it or break it. It's never been the thing that's been holding someone back from either realizing success or not. But when it comes to health, you want to make sure that you fill in the gaps if you're not getting those nutrients in your meal plan. And the only way to do that is to really do a discovery, to kind of figure out what you're eating. Also go to your doctor, try to get tested for micronutrients and see what you need. Now, in terms of bodybuilding supplements, how do I feel about them? Like I said, I really think it's mostly about nutrition. I think bodybuilding really is about this high quality natural source of nutrients that you put into your body. So with respect to bodybuilding supplements, I think that a lot of credence is given to these supplements. I think too much credence is given to these supplements. Most of the people who are advertising the supplements really built their bodies, not necessarily from those supplements. In fact, I've been contacted by supplement companies that just are coming out now asking me to endorse them, yet they really haven't even been out long enough to really, even if someone took it, to notice a difference in one's body as a result of taking them. So just because it has a list of ingredients that are known to do X, Y, Z doesn't mean it's necessarily going to do X, Y, Z. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be the differential in your success or failure. So in my opinion, instead of spending money on all of the bodybuilding supplements, why don't you spend money on just building the body, buying really high quality nutrient dense foods, buying whole foods, staying away from sugar, staying away from alcohol, and then really consulting with your doctor, consulting with a nutritionist perhaps to find out what your deficiencies are, and then fill in the gaps with those micronutrients that you may need because you're missing them in your diet. To me, that is the absolute best advice. Until that base is covered, I really don't think that there's any need to talk about bodybuilding supplements. I also believe those supplements are often endorsed by people who have built their physiques in other ways, steroids or otherwise, and then they're suggesting that this is the supplementation they take. What we really would have to do is figure out what their success would be, but for that particular supplement. And I don't think there would be much differential at all. So I hope you like this video, guys. Peace, love, and muscles. Don't forget to click the link in the description portion of this video so that you can see some really cool stuff from me. I have a link tree there, which leads you to all sorts of cool giveaways and other things about the programs that I offer. Peace, love, and muscles. Please take care. Bye.